We were all anxious of the fact that Kizito must have paid the doctor to tell Angel's family to repeat what happened to Omar for Omar to be able to regain herself and become the woman that she used to be. But at the end of the day, we came to discover that Omar is fine. And now it is a battlefield. The line has been drawn. Omar is ready to bring Kizito down. Right now, it is Angel family against Kizito. Angel is in support, the mother as well, and every other person. How do I get to know that they are going to succeed at this point? Flora has actually held the stupid DPO in a spot that he can no longer continue to support Kizito anymore. She is threatening DPO that she's going to send the evidence out there in the public. Remember that the DPO cannot afford to ruin his reputation all because he's collecting little money from Kizito. This is how I got to know that this is the end of Kizito. Kizito cannot go any further from this. But then, let's take it one after the other. Remember when they got to the hospital, it is not an easy task for you to ask George, because they were all discussing how are they going to bring somebody to come and act as if the person is raping Omar so that they can be able to revive Omar back to her normal self again. But at the point they get to, plead with George to go ahead and assist them. But come to think of it, how did you come to the realization that George is the best person to actually do this? You know that Job has actually stood for this family, and he has also made his interest known. And when it comes to Angel, telling George to go ahead to act as if he's sleeping with Omar is something that is very difficult. We understand from the point of George. He is feeling that these people will see him as a betrayer, and he doesn't want to betray Angel's family. But at the end of the day, with the way the whole thing is going, George had to accept the fact that he's going to go ahead and act as if he's sleeping with Omar so that Omar can be able to regain herself again. But from the way the doctor was acting, yelling and all the rest, it was acting as if Kizito paid her to carry on this, assignment. Because Kizito can go any length. Kizito has paid the DPO, paid a lot of people to commit a lot of havoc out there, especially what they did to Omar. So bribing the doctor is something that is very easy. Kizito can actually do it. And that is why we're all feeling that Kizito is involved in this. But it turns out that the doctor was only looking out for Omar and Angel family, which is very beautiful. This is one person, again, that is also trustworthy, is honest, and they are ready to do their job to the core. When they finally got to the room when this whole thing will be carried out, look at what happened there. Angel was telling them that she doesn't even know how she allowed herself for Kizito to, use her so much, that she chose a career over her family. That is the exact same thing that a lot of people were telling Angel. You need to, look out for your family. I mean, if your family cares so much about you, the best thing to do is also to reciprocate the love your family is showing you. But she never did. She preferred to protect her career and all that, and gave Kizito an opportunity to maltreat her as well as the family. But then, Mama said after this whole thing is done and Omar comes back to herself, they are going to declare war against Kizito. And that war will be the end of Kizito. I love the fact that Mama has also come back to her senses and blamed herself for not supporting her child and her children. That she would have supported this marriage earlier before now for Angel to, leave this marriage. But she never advised Angel to leave the marriage. And now look at where the whole thing has brought them. But then I'm glad that their eyes are open now to see that what they were doing was wrong. And Angel, is about time for her to make the right decision. She also, showed her support for Angel to be with George, that is her original fiancé. From this, I can see that this family have actually made up their mind to destroy the relationship and the marriage between Kizito and Angel, because Angel is suffering in this marriage. She has nothing that she's enjoying from this marriage. So the best thing for them to do is actually to end this marriage so that Angel can be free to be with George. Kizito was in the hospital bed and was still making plans to kill people. He was making a call to actually destroy Angel's family for good. When the mother came in, I was like, who are you calling and who do you want to kill? Kizito opened his mouth to say that he wants to end Angel and the family. He wants to kill everybody. Can you imagine how dangerous Kizito can be? How would you want to destroy a whole family and you expect that after doing all this you will go scot-free? It doesn't work like that. You are going to go down as well. Now it is about time for you, because there is nothing that is going to work for you anymore. But then the mother is smarter than Kizito. She went ahead to tell Kizito that, hey, listen, my son, what you want to do right now is not the right thing. I mean, if you do this, they are going to find out and they will come after you. So you need to act smart. And whatever you are doing, I want you to know that Angel must be alive. I want my grandchild. That is I keep wondering, why is she so concerned about what happens to her grandchild? She does not even care what happened to Angel or anybody out there. She's only concerned about her grandchild. Kizito can go ahead and do whatever he wants to do with Angel after Angel has put to bed. Can you imagine? This family is so selfish and dangerous. The DPO has actually encountered Flora in a different dimension. I know that the DPO was not taking Flora serious because he felt that Flora has actually been the same person they know before now. But I'm sorry to disappoint you. Flora has changed. A lot has changed over time. And now Flora has come to deal with everybody that has actually hurt her. Flora brought the evidence that Kizito came to her house to attack her. But then the DPO was still supporting Kizito. Now Flora is confused. Why is it always one-sided? Why is it always one-sided that Kizito is never wrong even if you are seeing the evidence before you? But then, since the DPO has decided to stand for Kizito, she went ahead to, threaten. I feel like this is more like a threat and a promise to the DPO so that he will do the right thing. He told the DPO, I am going to send this evidence out there if you don't go ahead and arrest Kizito. I want you to arrest Kizito because he's in the hospital right now. Arrest him, else I'm going to send this evidence out. And you know what that means. The public will drag you and you are definitely going to do the right thing. I don't care if you are getting any favor from Kizito or anything that you are doing, but you have to do the right thing from now because I am not ready to, give up on this case. In fact, Flora went ahead to, file more evidence, more, petition against Kizito. And right now, the DPO is on a tight corner. He cannot allow Kizito to continue to stay out there. He has to bring Kizito down. At this point, the DPO was very quiet because he has nothing to say. His hands are tight. He cannot continue to do evil out there. And then he went ahead to put a call through to Kizito to tell Kizito about the new development, what has happened. And Kizito was like, thank you, sir. Yes, Kizito has to go down. At this point, Kizito was so worried, including the mother. Can you imagine? They cannot do anything anymore. And the mother was like, what happened? What happened? Kizito went ahead to explain to the mother that the DPO just said that Flora filed another case against him and he has to be arrested tomorrow. Remember that Kizito has actually said he's going to kill everybody that is associated with Angel. And now he's going to start with Angel. And the mother does not want Kizito to harm Angel because of her grandchild. Now this is going to be a battle between the mom and Kizito. Because the mother cannot allow Kizito to repeat what he did to Flora because she wants her own grandchild. She's not ready to lose her grandchild. So the mother is going to do everything humanly possible to prevent that from happening. So what is it going to be? A mother and son fight. It's going to be a fight right now. But then, while they were waiting for Omar to wake up, she eventually woke up. And it turns out that Omar is now okay. She recognized Mama. She recognized everybody. Angel, Jeff, George, everybody. She also remember everything that happened to her, which is very beautiful. This is a beautiful feeling, because for Omar to actually remember everything that happened to her is something they are happy and they should celebrate because she's back to her senses. But then she made a statement after everything that she is going to deal with Kizito. Now that she is back to her senses, she's back to herself. She was sick, but now she's well. The battle line has been drawn. Kizito has really hit her where it pains her the most, and she cannot let this slide. It is not possible. She cannot let it slide. But while they were begging her to please stay put and wait for them to be able to work this out, she said, I am not going to let this. In fact, in 24 hours, Kizito will be where he never expected. Now, this is a battle between two parties. Kizito is there battling, making his own threat on taking down this family with him as he's about to be arrested and taken down, while the family is also planning on taking Kizito down and in his entire family. So it's going to be a battle between the both families. But we'll get to find out how this whole thing will end up on the next episode. Please like the video if you have not liked the video. Subscribe to the channel if you are new here. I'll bring the next episode as soon as it's drop. But for now, take care.